My boyfriend leaves me a voice note every morning at 5:47 a.m. I'm an ER trauma surgeon. I work 80-hour weeks, see people die on my table, and haven't cried in front of anyone since my first patient death 7 years ago. Everyone at the hospital calls me the Ice Queen because I don't flinch during amputations or code blues. But every single morning, I wake up to his voice saying, "Good morning, warrior. I'm proud of you." I pretended it was annoying when he started 6 months ago, told him it was unnecessary, that I wasn't some fragile person who needed daily affirmations, but I saved every single one. 183 voice notes in a hidden album on my phone. I'd replay them between surgeries, in my car before walking into the hospital for another 16-hour shift. After 3 months of watching colleagues burn out and quit, after holding the hand of a teenager who didn't make it, those 7 words became the only thing that made me feel human. Last Wednesday, I came home at 3 p.m. Rare. A surgery got canceled because the patient stabilized. I was going to surprise him with actually being awake for once. I heard him on the phone in his office. "Yeah, she's completely dependent on them now. I can't stop or she'll fall apart." My chest went cold the same way it does when I lose a patient. "She checks her phone constantly. It's honestly kind of sad how much she needs that validation from me." He laughed. "I love her, but it's exhausting being someone's emotional support 24/7. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up." I walked out silently, drove to the hospital even though I wasn't on call, sat in my car in the parking garage for an hour, staring at those 183 voice notes, trying to figure out which version of him was real. My phone buzzed. 14 texts, 8 missed calls. I turned it off and slept in my office. For 3 days, I avoided him completely. Took extra shifts, slept at the hospital, deleted my morning alarm. On Saturday, he showed up at the hospital, found me in the surgeon's lounge at 2 a.m. I was still in my scrubs, hadn't slept in 31 hours. He looked wrecked, red eyes, wearing the hoodie I got him for his birthday. "Please tell me what I did," he said. His voice was shaking. "I can't fix it if you won't talk to me." I didn't look up from my tablet. "I came home early Wednesday, heard you on the phone." He went completely still. "What?" "Talking about how dependent I am, how sad it is, how exhausting I am." My voice came out flat, clinical, the same voice I used to deliver bad news to families. "Oh my God." He pulled out his phone with trembling hands. "I was talking to Dr. Morrison, your colleague, Wednesday, 2:53 p.m. Call him right now." I finally looked at him. He was crying. The full sentence was, "She's completely dependent on them now, and I'm terrified because she's burning out, and I can't stop it or she'll fall apart from exhaustion." He scrolled frantically through his phone. Notes, pages of them. Articles about physician burnout, suicide rates among surgeons, a list of therapists who specialize in medical trauma. The sad part? His voice broke. I said, "It's sad that the medical system destroys people like her, that she works 80 hours a week and still thinks she's not doing enough." He was talking fast now, desperate. "I called Dr. Morrison because he survived the same burnout. I asked him how to convince you to cut back hours before you collapse." I stared at those notes. Articles from JAMA, highlighted sections about compassion fatigue, a draft email to my program director he never sent, asking about reduced schedules. The date on the oldest note, 3 weeks after my patient's suicide. When I cried in the shower and thought he didn't hear, something inside me cracked. Not the defensive wall I'd built since medical school, something deeper. The part of me that believed needing someone made me weak. I cried for the first time in front of another person since I was 25. Not the silent tears I shed over patients. Real, gasping sobs that made me feel like I was breaking open. He wrapped his arms around me and held tight. He didn't say, "It's okay," or "You're safe now," or any of those empty phrases people use when they're uncomfortable with someone else's pain. He just held me and whispered, "I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you," until I could finally breathe again.